Hey, it's Fieman with your March 2026 Oahu Real Estate Market Update. Hope your month is going well, and let's dive into some of the Oahu real estate news that matters to you most. Now, interest rates were declining and to some of the lowest levels in about 3 years, but they sharply rose to about 6.11% recently, and that has to do with a lot of the worldwide conflicts that are going on and the war in Iran. And so buyers who were looking for a little bit of affordability are now having to deal with some higher interest rates for the short term. Now, the Federal Reserve is planning to meet and hopefully they'll lower rates, but if they don't, we can sort of see a slightly higher interest rate environment. And how is that affecting us here on Oahu? Well, for our listings, our condo listings are still struggling due to higher maintenance fees, partially caused by insurance crisis and the rising costs of just maintenance and things like that. But single family homes in town that are in the $1 million range are just really hard to come by right now. Most of those properties are sitting on low interest rates, and those sellers don't want to get rid of that property. So some of our listings that we recently had at Kalani'iki Estates and Lowry Ave in Manoa are just completely busy. Our open houses had over 50 guests come in over the weekend. We've got about 6 or 7 offers on that property, and we're hoping for the same traction for Lowry Ave and Manoa as well. And so I think there's a big shift from people moving from condominiums still, trying to get out of that higher maintenance fee into a single family home that's more move-in ready in the $1 million range. It's very hard to come by. So if you have a property like that you're thinking about selling, please reach out. Be happy to help you get the highest possible price for that as well. Now let's dive into some of the last month's sales stats for February. So last month in February, we actually hit a new record high for single family homes. And let's dive into some of that data so you can see kind of what's going on. Single family homes closed sales up 6% versus last year, and condominiums down 0.7%. So again, we're seeing that inverse relationship. Single family homes, median days on market, $1,205,000. So we broke the $1.2 million range for single family homes. That's hitting a new record. That's up 1.7% versus last year. And for condos, $500,000, that's up just 1.2%. For median days on market, single family homes, 17 days, that's down 26%. So single family home velocity selling a lot more quickly than it did last year. Condominiums, 56 days, that's up 16%. So for condos, taking a lot longer to sell. Month supply of active inventory for single family homes, 2.8 months. That means if no new single family homes came on the market, we would sell out of our current inventory in 2.8 months, according to the current sales velocity. That's down 9.7%, very much a seller's market on that side. But for condos, we're at 6.2 months. That's up 6.9%. So we're approaching buyer market territory because after 6 months of remaining inventory, buyers now have the upper hand. So that's pretty much what's going on in the Oahu real estate market. If you have any questions about your particular neighborhood or your building, please reach out. I can send you more information and keep you informed. It's good to kind of keep track of these kind of things so you can learn, and that way when it's time for you to make a real estate move, you'll be ready to go. Happy to chat with you anytime. We can schedule a consultation either virtually on Zoom or at my office, or we can have lunch together and just hang out. And so thanks so much for tuning into my March 2026 Oahu Real Estate Market Update. And I look forward to seeing you again next month in April. Take care. Aloha.